Hi again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do one more factoring when a is 1. And we're going to do this by grouping. We have x squared minus 13x plus 42. So we're going to make our sets of parentheses. And at the very front, we're going to put our x squared. At our back, we're going to put the plus 42. And so now we have to figure out what our factors are that go inside here. So we're going to use our x. We could also use other methods just by thinking through it, but we want to multiply a times c. In this case, our a in our standard form is 1 and our c is 42, so we don't really have to do that. We just need to do plus 42, what multiplies to 42, and our b term in standard form is negative 13. So we have to find what multiplies to 42 and adds to negative 13. So in this case, because it's positive here, but negative here, we have to ask ourselves, is it going to be a positive positive or a negative negative? So we look over to the b term and we see a negative here. So we know that both of these, when we're finished, they're going to be both negatives because negative times negative is a positive. So we need to find both negative and negative here to make that positive. So we're going to think through what multiplies to 42 but adds to 13, and that is a negative 6 and a negative 7. So we're going to put those in here. We're going to say negative 6x and a negative 7x. Those are our two that still need to be cleaned up so we can pull out our GCFs out of both of them. Since this is not a number in front, it's just 1, the only thing that we can take out for GCF is an x. And here we don't have an x, so the only thing that we can take out is a negative 7. But be careful, because when we take out that negative 7, it is going to change that 42 to a negative. So we're going to pull out that negative 7 here. So what we're left now is x, and we're going to have x minus 6. And then when we're down over here, we're going to have negative 7. And what's going to happen here is this is going to leave us, hopefully, with that same twin of x minus 6. Because remember, if you do not have twins here, you're not going to be correct. So now we have to think about what our two factors are going to be. Since we have twins, we know that that is one set. So x minus 6 is in our first set, and x minus 7 is our second set. If we wanted to, we could go back and multiply by using FOIL or double distributing, and to check that. There is our factoring by using grouping.